Meowth is one of Pokemon's most iconic characters. Besides Pikachu and maybe Charizard, I would say it's probably the most recognizable Pokemon out there. Team Rocket's Meowth is one of the most interesting, complex, and downright hilarious characters in any cartoon or anime to date. So here are 10 facts and some bonus ones at the end about Team Rocket's Meowth. Starting off the list, we have a couple quick facts about all Meowths in general. Meowth is based off of the beckoning cat, one of Japan's most iconic and recognizable symbols. It represents good luck, and I guarantee most of you have probably seen one around at some point. Meowth is also the only Pokemon to have two regional variant forms, as there is an Alolan Meowth as well as the new Galarian Meowth. Meowth was the star of one of Nintendo's tech demos for the GameCube at Space World 2000. This demo featured Meowth singing and dancing around with other Pokemon. This demo eventually turned into the game Pokemon Channel. Meowth has fallen in love many times since we've known him, with a fellow Meowth, a Skitty, a Glameow, and a human? Yup, in the episode The Problem with Paris, Meowth actually falls in love with a girl named Cassandra after she helps cure and relieve his sickness. Basically, exactly like Luna and Kakeru, you know, from that Sailor Moon movie. So yeah, Meowth doesn't care about species. He just wants to be loved. Meowth has had 3 different English dub voice actors since the beginning of the anime. Matt Sussman was the first Meowth, voicing the character up until the episode The Ninja Poke Showdown. Maddie Blaustein continued voicing Meowth up until 4Kids stopped producing the show after season 8. And the current voice of Meowth, James Carter Cahart, also does the voice of James and is the original voice of Gary Oak. Meowth was very close to becoming Togepi's trainer instead of Misty. This was seen in the episode Who Gets to Keep Togepi, where we see Meowth care for the Togepi egg by keeping it warm and even bathing it. He almost won the right to Togepi 2 in a Pokemon Battle tournament, until eventually losing in the finals. It would have been interesting to see what kind of father Meowth would have been to Togepi. I think he would have done a great job. Meowth's most iconic voice actor, Maddie Blaustein, prepared for voiceover sessions by singing Impossible Dream from Man of La Mancha. In Meowth's voice, of course.
The impossible dream to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow.
Did you know Meowth pretty much has a diss track on the album Pokemon Christmas Bash? This features Meowth making fun of and pointing out flaws in many holidays and even religious customs. It's titled Ain't Nobody Don't Like Christmas.
Memorial Day is a day to forget, and turkeys don't celebrate Thanksgiving yet. St. Patrick's Day is gone.
Surprisingly, Meowth is not actually captured by Team Rocket, or anyone for that matter. He's a wild Pokemon. Meowth learned to walk and talk like a human to impress a female Meowth named Meowsy. This is shown in the iconic episode Go West, Young Meowth. Meowsy ends up calling Meowth a freak after seeing his transformation into being like a human. And this inspired Meowth to join Team Rocket to try and become rich and powerful. So hopefully, Meowsy would fall in love with him. For the final slot in today's video, here are multiple facts in honor of the late Maddie Blaustein. May she rest in peace. In Maddie's final episode voicing Meowth, titled Pasta la Vista. She snuck in her last name, Blaustein, in place of the word blasting during Team Rocket's iconic blast-off sequence to end that episode. Maddie had a huge 4-octave vocal range for the characters that she voiced. She did characters such as Lieutenant Surge on Pokemon, Yugi's grandpa in Yu-Gi-Oh!, and Helga in Dinosaur King. Maddie also did lots of work on many comic books, including being an editor for Web of Spider-Man, as well as writing for both Marvel and DC comic titles. She even wrote her own comic series, titled Death Wish, which features one of the first transgendered characters in comics. Definitely check it out. Maddie had a very popular fan question and answer page on the Pokemon fan site Cerebi.net. This page ran from 2006 to 2008 and features over 100 pages of content. I used this page to gather many facts used in today's video, and I highly recommend checking it out. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And there you have it. Over 10 facts about Team Rocket's Meowth. I'm sure some of these you guys have read or heard of before, but I hope I was able to share with you at least something that you found interesting and that you may have never even knew of before. Thanks again so much, and don't forget to be happy.